hump day of our challenge week. We made it to day 3. Congrats if you are still with us. You guys are doing great. I've been blown away by all of the amazing insight and feedback and interaction that there's been in the Facebook group. So keep it up, you guys. Today is going to be awesome. Today we are going to be controlling our destiny, literally, through changing our thoughts and controlling our thoughts. First, though, I want to take a step back to yesterday. Your task was to stop yourself somewhere along the trigger behavior, thought, emotion, action sequence, to stop, pause, and take your 3 breaths. And I just want to normalize if that felt really difficult. A lot of the feedback was this felt really uncomfortable. This was really hard to do. That is absolutely how it should feel. So you are doing it right. What you are doing in that moment is halting your body in the middle of its stress response. Your limbic system is kicking in when you're emotionally triggered, and you are shutting down the chemical response in your body and in your brain. So this might feel a little odd, and it is going to be hard. So stay with it. We can do these hard things for our why, right? Remind yourself of that why. All right, I want to say congratulations to Jennifer B., who won the Big Kids Emotion Set. Great job putting what you're learning into action and getting those neurons flowing. It's actually our hashtag that I use all the time in our Confident and Connected Method program, is get those neurons flowing, because we use brain hacking tools in the course, because I can give you all this information. That's great. I have a lot of information in my head, but if you can't apply it, if I don't know how to teach it to you and help you to follow through with it, it's kind of a little bit worthless, isn't it? So we have to get those neurons flowing, which is why we have these little implementation tasks every day. So great job, you guys. Great job, Jennifer. I will make sure to get that stuff to you today. So today you're going to be learning how to take the unhelpful or negative thought you pinpointed yesterday and how to flip it to make it more helpful. And this is how you will be controlling your reality. And you'll also learn soon that you can apply this in any situation, even in ones that don't involve your child. Because most powerful thing I've ever learned as a human or as a mental health professional is that our thoughts shape our reality. Really powerful stuff. And as far as parenting goes, which I suppose it's why we're here this week, right? This will help control our destiny in the moment, because it will decide whether or not we continue down the cycle of negativity and disconnection, or we go a different way, right? And we go towards a cycle of confidence and connection and fun with our child. So once you're in that stressful moment with your child and you are able to stop yourself from reacting and you can practice your pause, you can then literally steer yourself in this more positive direction, which is what we're going to do today. So an amazing quote by Dr. Stuart Shanker that I think speaks well to this is, see a child differently and you see a different child. Or for our purposes, see a child's behaviors differently and you see a different child. When you think differently or more clearly, really is what it is, about your child in that moment, it changes everything about how you engage with them, right? So instead of feeling frustration and exasperation, you can instead feel compassion, right? Curiosity, concern about them in that moment when you can see they're struggling. So I'm going to do this with you guys. I'm going to practice thought flipping with my own trigger behavior that I pinpointed this week, which is when my 10-year-old doesn't listen to me when I ask her to turn off the TV. So my automatic negative thought is, how dare she ignore me? Children should never ignore their parents. Okay, so I'm going to hop over to the handy dandy little guide. There's 6 little questions here on your day 3 challenge sheets that will help you to kind of go through and suss out whether or not your thought is helpful or not. So the first one is it true? What evidence do I have? Is it true that how dare she? No, because it's subjective. It's my emotional reaction, right? I cannot find any evidence for that or prove that. Number 2, is the evidence relevant to my current situation, child, family, or the past? Well, there's no evidence because it's subjective and it's my emotional reaction. So that one's irrelevant. It is coming from the past, my own garbage in my subconscious, right? Number 3, will this thought help in my interaction with my child? No, it will not. It will send me down the negativity path. Number 4, does the thought align with my own parenting values? No, it does not. Right now, it aligns with my emotion brain, but my thinking part of my brain believes my child should be able to show up in whatever state that they're in, even when they're struggling, and I am a strong enough leader that I can contain that and I can hold that and support them through that, right? Number 4, can I spot any cognitive distortions? Yes, I can spot never, because I said children should never ignore their parents, right? That is a black and white extreme thought. Usually those are not true. Finally, what is a more balanced and truthful thought reversal? So a better way to reverse that thought might be, I feel really angry right now, but there must be something standing in her way of being able to listen. Or, she seems like she's struggling. How can I help? What might be going on for her right now? So there's no right or wrong answer when it comes to flipping these thoughts, you guys. And I'm going to give you a little guide, a printable guide in your email today that has a whole bunch of universal positive thoughts, helpful thoughts that you can use in situations where you're finding it difficult to get super specific when you do the flip. You will get better at this with time for sure. So in this moment, when I reversed my thought, now all of a sudden I'm in a whole different position. I'm in a position of being able to be curious, right? Versus emotional. I'm curious about what's going on for her right now. And then I can go next to, how can I now help support her, right? What might be happening for her? And then how can I support her? And that's what we're going to be moving into tomorrow on day 4. It will all come together and it's going to be awesome. So your task for today is to flip your thought and use the thoughts reference that I'm giving you in your packet. It will make it much easier. And the contest giveaway, that's the last thing. Today it is the Calm Parent Masterclass. So whoever is engaging in our thread in the Facebook group or in the YouTube comments with your task and reactions for day 3, we entered to win my masterclass. You will learn all sorts of brain hacks and the best practices for being calm, how to get rid of behaviors that you don't want to be doing, like yelling and shaming and punishing and all of those things. So good luck, everybody. Get going, get those neurons flowing, stay the course. You are doing awesome, and we will see you tomorrow for day 4.